In episode 3, iPiffle on the fall of man. If you believe that the Old Testament is the Word of God, then would a benevolent deity create a man and a woman whom he called Adam and Eve, and then place them in such an extreme position whereby their actions could doom all of mankind to unimaginable suffering? It is said that God endowed both Adam and Eve with the free will to make their own decisions when he placed them inside the Garden of Eden. And for a time, all was well. They were able to bask in a utopian setting where all their wants and needs were being satisfied. That was up until another one of God's creatures tempted them to eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge, which God had warned them against. Why would a benevolent deity create a man and a woman with such weak minds, and then send a creature, presumably a serpent, to tempt them? A caring father would do all that he could to protect his children from harm. So why didn't God hide this tree from his creation? Better yet, why create such a tree in the first place? Did God set humans up for failure? Did he imbue humans with weak minds so that they would give in to temptation? Did he want to see his creation suffer in this life? After the inevitable came about and Adam and Eve went against God's admonition, he chose to punish the whole of mankind for generations to come. From that moment forward, all men were doomed to suffer because God was without compassion. The God of the Old Testament was obviously quick to anger and diabolically vengeful for him to visit such misery upon mankind in perpetuity. After man ate the forbidden fruit, he would know hardships in the form of natural disasters, diseases, conflicts, inequities, and a whole host of other tribulations. The wretched history of man should tell us unequivocally that the wrath of God is merciless and without boundaries. Therefore, if God is our creator and did this to us, then how can he be considered benevolent? In fact, if what is written in the Bible is true, then it is God alone who is responsible for the fall of man. Thank you for listening. I hope you will join me in the next episode.